Hello faves, this is Heath Hornales as Miguel Miraflor and welcome to YMFS Exclusives. I guess a lesson that You're My Favorite Song has taught me was parang ganun talaga. Live in the present and parang stay out of your comfort zone din. Sa acting or even off-cam. Na if your comfort zone is to just chill with one friend because siya lang yung super close mo and you can relate to, how will you get to know the others? So, ayun, I guess leaving your comfort zone or your safe circle, yun isa sa natutunan ko dito.
Ang lesson naman na natutunan ko sa YMFS, pagdating naman off-cam, yung mas natutunan ko na kung gaano ka-importante yung pagiging present, yung pag-e-enjoy lang, i-cherish mo lang yung moment on and off-cam. At pagdating naman sa mismong YMFS, yung lesson na nakuha ko dun ay laging maging handa sa sakit at sa mga happy moments kasi lahat yun pagdadaanan mo muna. Parang yung heartbeat lang din, may taas, may baba na moments. So, kailangan dumaan ka muna sa pagiging masaya. Tapos, matcha-challenge ka before mo ma-reach yung gusto mong makuha or yung goals mo. Like yung nangyari sa bucket list ni Lolo Savi, hindi naman naging madali yun for Angel. At sa buong family, marami rin kaming pinagdaanan.
A lesson that YMFS have taught me is to be gentle, to view things in a gentle perspective. Kasi ganun si Zion eh. And dahil din sa character niya, I get to be relaxed. And I learned how to feel, of course, the energy of the co-artists, yung production. So, na-improve nito yung parang senses ko in a way. As an actor, of course.
Siguro the lesson that You're My Favorite Song taught me is that we shouldn't judge other people based sa buhay natin. Kung buhay natin ay ganito, ito yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa atin, kahit itong mga bagay na to, wait lang, ulitin ko nga, pangit ang sagot ko. For me, one of the biggest lessons na naturo ng You're My Favorite Song sa akin is that we should be more open-minded when it comes to other people. Na kung may mga bagay na para sa atin hindi ganun kalalim, pwedeng siyang sobrang lalim para sa ibang tao. Like, i-point out ko na lang yung story ni Calix at Angel. Na si Calix, sobrang privileged niya na student. Parang, para sa kanya, yes, andun yung pressure na he needs to be number 1 in school dahil sa grades niya. Pero, para kay Calix, walang masyadong pressure na kailangan niyang maging financially stable, kailangan niyang mag-provide para sa pamilya niya. Kasi syempre, sobrang privileged niya. Yung family niya is one of the richest people sa Brighton. So may mga bagay na tinitake for granted lagi ni Calix. And that's something na hindi niya na-understand kay Angel. Kasi syempre si Angel, sobrang ibang-iba siya. Bukod sa lahat ng mga bagay, she always thinks about her family first. She tries everything to help her family financially. So, kung si Calix naman, yung iniisip niya is about school, about sa mga grades niya. Si Angel naman, parang sobrang bilis niyang, kailangan niyang maging matanda na sobrang bilis, na kailangan niyang i-shoulder yung needs ng family niya. And that's something na I believe we have to understand also in some people. So, siguro that's also the biggest learning na I've got now. We shouldn't take things for granted.
Lesson? Siguro to be optimistic talaga. Lalo na sa character ni Angel. Kasi kahit anong pagsubok na pinagdaanan niya, my gosh, binuli na siya at lahat-lahat. Pero nagawa niya pa rin magpatawad sa mga taong, syempre, nang api sa kanya. And siguro isa na din doon talaga yung, syempre, friendship. Lalo na yung family mo.
a lesson as YMF has taught me is to always put yourself and your family first, that you know what's right and wrong, and parang taught me how to really love and care.
Pinaka na tinuruan na lesson sa akin is be patient. Your time will come eventually. Kasi honestly, pinag-pray ko na tong show na to, minanifest ko na to for a very long time, youth-oriented show. I've been vocal about it sa mga interviews. Gusto kong makasama sa ganitong show. And you know, it took time. Kasi yung pagsasabi ko niya, tagal na eh. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So fast forward after all the waitings, ayun na. Nandito na ako sa show na to with an incredible production team, incredible co-actors. So, I guess you could say if you're patient, if you patiently wait, it's worth it. Kasi looking back at all the memories I've made, lahat ng paghihirap ko, lahat ng pagsasacrifice ko, super worth it kasi all of that led to this very moment until I reached sa pag-shoot sa YMFS. Yun, I learned that, you know, your time will come. You just have to be patient.
Siguro yung trust, yung mag-trust. Kasi nung una akong pumunta sa taping, parang nasa isip ko, it's just gonna be me. So, pero nung nagte-take na, nung nasa scene na, nung nasa set na, grabe yung help na ginawa sa akin ng mga fellow castmates ko. Kaya isa yun, yung trust sa mga tao na nakapaligid sa'yo.
One lesson that YMFS has taught me is enjoy your youth. Yun talaga. And enjoy every little time that you have with your friends, with your family, with the team. Kasi mag-e-end yan one day. So make sure na kapag when you're in something good, when you're part of something good, something great, something you love, something enjoyable, make sure to cherish every moment. And wag niyong i-look forward yung pag-e-end nun. Kasi that might just hinder you from truly living during the present. So ayun, just enjoy your youth, enjoy your time, tapos always value what surrounds you.
A lesson that YMFS taught me, YMFS taught me to be grateful with everything I have. Because like in the story, Heat in the story, he didn't get to go to school. And that's so many things, and a lot of people go to school, but sometimes they take that for granted. Like you can see people with less fortunate lives, they don't get to go to school. Some people take it for granted where they let go of their studies. And I think you should really, you know, take everything you have with a grain of salt that maybe someday you could lose it. Or you just have to give it your all in everything you have.